Hey, buddy.
Hiya, you okay?
Yeah, just fucking fixing my nail. You can't probably see it, but like a big chunk of it, like got. I'm so mad.
Yeah, that doesn't look very even, if I'm being honest.
Okay, all right.
It looks like there's a lot of
I
paint
didn't
on it.
realize you moonlit as an esthetician.
No, I just expected like a nice, thin, glossy layer, and that was like
Okay.
mountains all over the place.
All right.
Can I see some of your other nails? Is it just because you touched that one? Or are they all like that? Okay, that looks better. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just making
Fuck
sure,
off.
because that other one was shocking. You should probably take it all off if you do it again.
Shut up. I don't want to. All right, we're getting sidetracked and I haven't even started.
That's all right.
So, first off, gonna apologize to the two listeners that have said, "Where's the podcast this week?" I decided, or I should say, we, as in my husband and I, decided to take a little short vacation up to the mitten and see friends and whatnot and family and say hi to dad for his birthday and whatnot. And we had every intention on doing a podcast together, PJ
We
and
did.
I, in live, in person.
Yeah.
And we were there, right? Like we were there. Basically, all we had to do was press play or record, but it didn't happen.
No.
um, so sorry that you guys don't get that experience. I think this will be fine with this space between us. It's the same thing, right? But
I didn't feel any
um,
different today. It would have just been the same old.
right. It wouldn't have added
I'm getting
any
used to
extra layer of anything, right?
that. No.
So we decided to take a little hiatus from our grueling job that is this podcast for the week, and we're back this week. But with this week, we're gonna do something a little different, and a little spoiler alert. We're gonna discuss a show that we just watched, and this time, hopefully, be a little bit more organized than when Hunting Wives was. I
I
mean, we're not going
mean,
over a series, right? So this should
exactly.
be a little bit more organized. Please don't hold us to that because God knows where this conversation can go, right? Um, but spoiler alert for the two people that are living under the rock with PJ and I, because he just watched this a couple weeks ago. I just watched it what, two nights ago? I want to
Yeah, it
say.
took you a bit longer.
Unknown Number, the High School Catfish on Netflix. Right? So if you haven't watched it and you want to watch it first, by all means, stop listening, come back. We'll be here, right? But again, for everybody else that did not live under said rock with us, and watched this as soon as it came out and is already talking about it, this is gonna be our take because that shit was crazy, right? Like I don't even want to get into the end game right away because the build up had me
Yeah.
just flabbergasted when the end game came out, right? Because hold please.
Okay.
Sorry, had to yell at the kids because it's rude. Um, but what got me was just the story of it to begin with, right? Like it was weird to begin with, and then the end game just had me just gobsmacked, and then beyond the end game had me even more gobsmacked, and I was just like, "This is a dumpster fire of a life," right? So,
I mean, that's one way of putting it.
well, yeah, I mean,
Well, first off, don't you think the title was misleading?
Unknown Number, the High School Catfish. All
Cat.
right, well, I guess yes and no,
I was
right?
expecting
Because
a catfish.
the premise of it, right, is she was essentially, Lauren was getting an Owen, right, the high
Yeah.
school lovebirds. And what were they, like
Numbers.
15? And I'm just like, they're making this out like they
I didn't think
are
they were that old. I think they were young.
star-crossed lovers. Like we got Romeo and Juliet here. Like when that's what I'm saying. Like when they first came out, I was like, they're like 12. Okay,
They were super young.
right. So the premise is what they're both getting, because it was both of them were getting the unknown number text messages.
Yeah, but it did keep saying like a group chat. It was almost referencing like it was more
Right.
than Owen and Lauren, but I don't think they ever said who else was getting them.
But then but it was more like some of the texts were mainly against Lauren though, right? Like she was like the
Well, yeah,
main target.
which was obvious, I think.
Right. And that they were just coming from an unknown number that they did, and then they were just talking shit about him. Like, Owen wants nothing to do with you, you dumb, ugly bitch, and go
Yeah,
kill yourself.
that was the worst
And
one. Well,
wasn't there something like, didn't it get like to the crazy point where it was like, we're making out, or like my blowjobs are better? I feel like it got sexual for a
extremely
hot minute.
graphic. Something about like, wasn't there something about fingers and creaming?
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
Yeah, I know. And then when you like get to the end, it's like, oh my god, all this time, that's who was saying all
But
that. They were
I was just
terrible.
thinking to myself, if I got text messages like this, and I have to go back to
Yeah, when they were
16-year
new.
old Nick, right? Yeah, it would have took 10 years to
Yeah.
send that with T9 and all
Oh,
that stuff, right? But like, I don't know. I think my parents would have, because the parents got involved, right?
yeah.
Obviously, like
Well,
Lauren's
as they
parents and
should.
Owen's parents and whatnot. But I feel like if this was my situation, I feel like my parents would be like, block the phone number. All right,
Exactly.
cool. Which I think they did, right? Because
Yes.
that was the whole thing, that more like fake numbers or whatever
It just
started
kept
it
changing.
all
Yeah.
over again, right?
So,
And then I remember in the documentary, the mom's like, well, we're not going to change our number. And I'm just like,
right?
why not?
Like, I mean, that would be the easiest option. Just change the kid's phone number.
Right. I know it's inconvenient. I'm sorry. But like,
Not as bad back
fucking
then.
change the number.
It's
And
more
then if it
inconvenient
keeps
now.
happening when the numbers change, then you know it's somebody that has your fucking new
Well,
number.
exactly, because you're only going to give it to like the people closest to you right away.
Right. Right.
We could
Right.
have had this figured out a lot sooner than it
Or
took.
or let's use Google Voice. Hold again. Shut the shit! Olive! I swear to God. I don't know what she's barking at. Absolutely nothing. The wind.
I mean, hopefully not a murderer. We'll never
Fingers
know.
crossed.
I mean, I'll tell you if I see anyone.
God damn it. I just did it again. I did it again when I did fingers
On the
crossed.
same one.
Stop it. Yep.
That one's
Just
not
gonna
meant
let
to
it
be
go.
colored.
Let it
can
go.
be by itself, clear.
Olive, you fucked me up. Now I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, changing the number. Right.
Oh, change the number.
The
Yes.
other thing is, because I used to use this when I worked at Panera, right? And I had to recruit people, and I didn't work out of a cafe. I was a director, so I had multiple cafes, right? So I didn't have an office, so I had to use my own cell phone. I got a Google Voice number in case I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
hire somebody. I didn't want them constantly blowing me up. Why didn't you hire me? Blah, 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 right?
Well, yeah, and they shouldn't have your personal number anyway. Really, Panera should have gave you a work phone, but that's a whole
Don't
nother
give me.
story.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's who cares
Anyway.
about that.
Well, unless you have
Um,
to write off part of your phone bill. Anyway,
but huh?
could you not write off part of your phone bill since you were using
Oh
it?
yeah, my cell phone was what's the word I'm looking for? Expensed every month. My cell phone bill.
See, okay.
Yeah. So I
okay.
did.
I prefer that anyway.
Sorry,
Don't give me two devices.
they weren't completely screw me over. But I would use Google Voice, right, and give out that number. So what's to stop them from getting a new number and then giving out a Google Voice one to like friends, and then like the inner family knows the real number? You know what I mean? Because then I feel
Yeah.
like that would have shrunk the
Or-
circle a little bit more
Sorry.
on who could be doing
Yeah,
this.
but rather than doing it that way, if they had just created a Google Voice number and gave that to people and said, "I've changed my number. This is it." As soon as you tell the right person and those texts start coming to Google Voice instead of your actual phone number, you can
Right.
figure it out that way, and that would have been free.
So it's just like, I mean, when did this happen? I don't even remember when this
I
happened.
don't think it was that long
Hold,
ago.
please.
Yeah, let's have a
It
Google.
started in October of 2020.
Oh
And
wow, it's
then,
COVID.
right. And then it ended,
That
like,
was
there
a
was a
while.
pause, apparently. And then it started back up September of 2021. So Google Voice was definitely a thing.
Okay,
Like,
almost a year. Oh, I
I
had
don't
one
under,
well before then. I still do.
I don't understand why that one even crossed anybody's mind, right?
Well, I don't think maybe they realize. Well, you think they'd realize if somebody else is making up numbers every day, that, and especially the IT specialist Kendra, but I guess she's not going to say that, is she? Oops. But um, maybe they weren't aware that you could just download an app and get a new number instantly.
I don't
They didn't
know.
seem like the brightest people when it came to the parents.
They were in BFE, Michigan.
Oh, I
I
know.
mean,
Actually, it's not even that
let's
far
be
from here.
real. Oh, I know it's not.
I
I
know.
looked.
The first thing I did was Google it.
I was like, where in the good old mitten is Beale City? And it's like, it's up by like Mount Pleasant, isn't it? I feel like it was more
Yeah,
like
not far. It's
central.
more, a little bit more west than Mount
And
Pleasant, but yeah,
right, right. And
yeah.
I was like, what is going
Thank
on?
God I didn't know any of them.
Right? But yeah, so then they're like, they get the police involved and all this. And
Don't you
then
think it
some
took them a little too long to get the police involved?
I don't know. See, like, so I'm saying, looking back on how my parents would have been, I don't think my parents would have even contacted the police. I don't think that would have been a thing. I think they would have been like, well, I guess we're changing your number.
Yeah,
Right.
they
And
would
then
have just
maybe if
done
it
that.
continued after that, then
Yeah.
yeah, I think that would do some red flags, right? But like I don't see Lenore or Kevin
Well,
being
I
like,
guess none
let's
of the
go to the
messages like
police.
threatened them, did they? They never explicitly said like I'm going to kill you or anything like that. So they're not
No, I
really
think it was more like
threatening messages. It's just harassment. So I bet they
yeah,
probably wouldn't do much, and they didn't
right.
when
Well,
they
they
finally.
can't really do much either,
Mm.
because they didn't have.
Well,
I don't think they had really anything to go off of.
well, that and it sounds like they couldn't access things the way like higher level authorities can by the sounds of
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying.
surprising. Beale City, Michigan Police Department doesn't have the funding to do all that.
I mean, well, I
I
said to
mean,
Paul when it was going out, I was like, this must be their only case. Like, what else they have got going on? Like, you think they would figure it out?
who ran over Bessie the cow? That's
Yeah, who
probably the
was
other things
cow
they had
tipping
going on.
last Thursday?
Right.
Trying to match
And
blueprint.
then I'm just like, it somehow the blame that they started looking into like this circle of friends on like who would be potentially jealous and all that stuff. And then that's when that Chloe girl came in and she was on the basketball team with her.
Oh God, yeah.
And um and they were like, yeah, well, Chloe and Owen used to be close, and then he started dating Lauren, and Chloe got all crazy panda and this, that, and the other, and then like they go and invite her, and she's like, I didn't do shit. Like,
Which
I
is
don't
what
know,
she's gonna say.
right? And not gonna lie, I mean, I was assuming it was her because
Up until
yeah,
yeah,
because
I was
they
the
told
first.
her, or one of the text messages was like, I'm like, made it known that the person was on the basketball team with Lauren or volleyball or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
And she got more points. Do you not remember that part? So she's
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
where
got
she
more
was
points
before.
than you. And then they like figured out
Yeah.
who got more points and ended up being Chloe. And that's how like it got more shifted onto her.
Well, I still thought it was her at that point. It was only when
Yeah, same.
the Florida vacation thing came in, and then the
Oh,
everything
yeah, 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 yeah.
away, and then they start coming from that area code. It's like if it was Chloe, she's not gonna fucking do that, is she? She's not a dum dum, and whoever's doing this is clearly putting it directly to her. So then I was
Right.
like, she's being framed.
All
She is a
right.
bitch, but she's not doing this.
And then wasn't there another girl, some like Adriana, who was like a cousin of Owen or something? I swear I remember some girl. But like
Oh
when I'm looking
yes,
back at my
she
notes,
eventually gets accused. I mean, it's later on, but yeah,
she was like a cousin of his or some sort of. I feel like
I
she was
think
a
a cousin.
relative,
She was a
and
cousin
I'm just like,
because she was at the Christmas party.
right,
So
right,
it's
and I'm
gotta
just
be
like,
her.
this is crazy. Like, why would she be Why were
harassing.
they kissing cousins? Like, why
Yeah,
was
is
she
there a bit
like,
more?
right? I'm like, this is some crazy bullshit, right? And I just, when it finally came down and they got the FBI involved, right? Because this shit wasn't getting handled and they
Yeah,
whatnot, and they got the big
brought in
boys
the
in
big
and
guns. Yeah,
started tracing like IP shit, and they said that it was her fucking mom,
oh my
who
god,
has been in this. That's what threw me for in the
she's been in the
documentary,
whole
being
time.
interviewed from start. Like, I'm so sorry, and well, not saying I'm sorry, but like
No,
this has
like
been emotional. My
it's
poor
so
daughter. Like,
horrible. We need to
I
find
worked
out
so
who
hard
did
with
this.
Owen's mom to try to figure this out, and then
Yeah,
we get this fucking
because she was really the one pushing it at the beginning.
right,
We need to figure out who's harassing our children,
right,
selling it. Like, I mean,
right, and was like
she's got a
all this,
future in
that, and the
acting, if nothing
other.
else.
And then it turns out it was her the whole fucking
I
time.
couldn't believe it
I
because I
couldn't either.
was thinking, I don't know why, but I was leaning towards the father. And so when they threw out little Miss, dorky Kendra, I was like, what? No way is it her.
Well, did you not think that dad was not going to come home and beat her ass? When the police called him, he's like, "I'm coming home from work." I was like, "Oh
Yeah,
shit, oh shit, oh shit!" He is going to kill her, like kill her, and he did not hold back. You got to go.
he
Call your
did, but
parents, come pick you up. You got to go.
I thought he was very calm. And even
Oh
before
yeah,
he
he
was
was calm.
which was
He was
weird.
calm.
And I actually, because I kept reading about it, like that, the documentary for me wasn't enough, so I kept reading about it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I found out that I was reading from people that lived nearby, and they were like, "Well, actually, they knew they figured out it was Kendra about a month or so before they police or FBI finally showed up at her house, and they were actually on the run. That's why they were moving houses so many times." Was because they were expecting Kendra to get arrested anytime, and she
Like
did.
the husband and Kendra.
Like the husband, Kendra, and Lauren. So they made it out like the other two knew for at least a month before the cops came.
I don't think I believe that.
Really? They just didn't seem shocked.
I don't know. I
And
think, well,
he's like,
maybe it
which
would not
phone?
it would not surprise me if the dad didn't know but Lauren did. The reason why I say
Maybe.
that, unless he's a really good fucking actor, which he might be, but the reason why I say that is his reaction when the police showed up and told him to come in about it to the
Mm.
house, and Lauren's reaction when the police brought her in and told her should have been the same, matching the same frustration. Lauren seemed like, oh, okay, all right, it was mom. Oh, okay, all right, it was my mom was telling me to kill myself. Got it. Like, I was just
Yeah,
like,
the
this
only
bitch don't care. Because if
the
that
only
was Lenore,
reason
I would
I
have been
thought it
flipping
was
chairs. I would have
well,
been flipping
exactly. No,
tables.
same. So would I. So I did think that was weird. And then when I was listening to it back, a lot of people were saying, well, the cops weren't really like, they were beating around the bush. They didn't straight out
Oh
say
yeah,
her
right, right,
mom's.
right.
So they thought, well, maybe she just misunderstood. But then I was actually talking about it with your sister, Ariana,
Mm-hmm.
and she was the one that said actually her response was quite normal for somebody that was, I don't know, going through a traumatic,
Shock, I
yeah,
guess.
I guess. And I was like, oh, well, I wouldn't have expected that, but you know what I mean?
I
Everybody,
mean, I guess. Like, I don't know. I've never been in a traumatic
no, but they like, no,
event like that.
sympathizing with an abuser. I've never had to be put, thank God, in that position. So I can't say, but apparently it was quite normal.
I don't know, man. Though I don't know because I I could see where she would have known. Like, I could see where that just from the reaction and the interaction, but I honestly do not think that dad knew. But then again, I was talking to some of the girls, right? And you know how they go on a little bit deeper and they're like, Kendra, you haven't been employed for how long?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Right? She allegedly had 2 jobs, at least that's what dad thought,
Well,
and hasn't been employed, I think it was for like a year.
over, I think it was.
Right.
Yeah.
And my thing is, and the dad was like, yeah, she handled all the finances. That's, blah, 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 all paid all the bills, yada,
Still
yada, yada.
notice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that
How
was
do you not notice that you do not have more income coming into your account? Do you not look at your finances?
yeah,
Like,
like, even if you're not the one paying the bills, you think you'd still have
right,
a card. You'd still be using it daily,
right.
logging in.
But also, Farrell and I are married, right? We have a joint account, all that stuff together, right? All of our money goes into one account. We both have access to it. We're both, all that. I would say I'm the main banker, right? So I pay a majority of the bills, the mortgage, I have the car insurance, like all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the utilities, yada, yada, yada. Farrell pays his car loan, right? And he pays his own credit cards because we don't have joint credit cards. Our credit cards are for us only, but we have the joint account, right? So we each pay our own credit cards and yada, yada, yada. But my point is, I'm the main banker, but I can guarantee you Farrell knows what my checks are and knows what's coming in
Yeah.
when I get paid. Like, I did that blew my mind that a
doesn't
man
seem
that he could
possible.
go a year and a half without
And does he
without
seem
having
like,
a whiff that she's unemployed.
yeah, but does he really seem like the type that's just going to sit back and let wifey handle the finances? Like, that didn't seem plausible to me either. I think,
No,
like you said, he must have noticed. They must have had conversations about it. If he didn't know then, he certainly would have known when they started repossessing their storage units and kicking them out of their homes.
right?
I mean, later he says that, doesn't he? It's like, well, that all happened before the
Yeah,
police came, so you never suspected this woman doesn't have a job anymore.
right.
You come home, she's in the same clothes, and she's clearly not showered. But yeah, you've been to work.
Well, she worked remote. One of her jobs was remote, supposedly.
Okay, but still,
Because,
I mean,
yeah, that's what it was. She had a Ferris University job that she never really had. They found out, like,
mhm.
she never even had that one. And then she allegedly worked remote for somewhere down in Texas.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Because I remember the dad's like, what about Texas? What about that job? I
No,
was like, ooh.
yeah,
And then
I just don't believe it.
the other thing that got me is how Kendra, Mommy Dearest, was like, "Oh, I didn't start it. I didn't
Okay,
I didn't start
yes,
it. I took over a year later to
but
figure out who the
that
original text
seems
person
weird to
was."
me. Everybody says, well, no, it's obvious she's lying. It was her the whole time. And it's like, okay, I could see that, yes. But you've already been caught for
How
everything.
do you have a butt? How do you
Why
have a
would
butt?
why would she lie about something so small like, but I didn't, because there was such a gap. So part of me thinks the theory that's out there that Lauren started it all because she wasn't invited to the party and she felt insecure in her relationship with Owen. So she was like sending those so that he wouldn't go. Um, and then the mom
Was
found
that in
out.
the documentary or is this something that you read?
No, this is something that was said after the fact that they think Lauren started it. Kendra
That's
found
what I'm
out.
saying. Something that
Yeah,
you saw after you watched this?
yeah,
Because I
but it's
don't
just
remember that being in the
gossip. No,
documentary.
no, it's not. It's gossip.
Okay, because that's what I was like, I've never
Yeah, from
heard
people
that
who
before.
live nearby. But anybody could say anything. I could say, you know what I mean? But it seems plausible. What if
I
she
mean,
started
I
it
can
herself?
see where Lauren could start herself because I've been that crazy high school girlfriend that would play victim to get her boyfriend's attention. I've been there.
Yeah,
Sometimes I've
exactly. It's
done it as
not.
a husband, but we won't talk about that.
Why you've
But
gone that far as a husband, sending
oh
yourself
yeah,
fake texts.
just trying to get sympathy from Pharaoh where there is none. But But no, so I can see that, I guess.
Yeah.
But the reason that Kendra gave for allegedly starting it back up makes no sense to me.
Oh, to try to find the person that was actually
Right,
doing it? Yeah. No,
right.
that's not what
How
it
do you connect that?
Mm,
How do you start sending these hateful, malicious texts to your daughter? Smoke out the old person who started all
it
this.
doesn't, the dots do not connect. That's not
Right.
going to lead you to who's doing it.
Right.
Mm.
So
So what's the real
so
reason?
I can't see the but. That's why I'm like, there's no but for me. I feel like she did it from the beginning.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like maybe maybe she was unemployed and bored and I don't know what. Started fucking up, got a job, lost that job a year later, and then she's like, you know what, I'm at home now, let's fuck up some, you know what I mean? Like maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
See, that could have happened in between the time that Lauren started the text messages and stopped, and when Kendra picked him up again. Maybe all that job crap is what happened in between. So that's what, because normal people, I mean, normal people anyway, are not going to think, like, why don't I start doing this with my days? This will be fun. So part of me wonders if she got the idea because it was already happening and then it stopped and then she lost her job and was like, well, this
I
bitch.
don't know though, man. I can't
I,
see.
it's probably not likely. But then the other thing I've heard outside of the documentary is that Netflix really, it was Netflix, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That they really downplayed the obsession aspect of it with Kendra and Owen. And apparently she was like obsessed with that kid, which
Oh
would
yeah.
explain why she kept it going after him and Lauren broke up. She kept it going, didn't she? Um,
Which that was a
she
little
started
fucked up too.
games and she tried to
Yeah.
go to Florida, like fly to Florida once to see him in one of his away games. And
Oh, I
this
didn't
was
know
when they
about
weren't
that.
dating. Well, I read it. I mean, it might not be true.
Well, no, because they did touch on that a little bit at the very
A
end.
little, but they said it was actually, that was the biggest thing. Like, even his mom was getting uncomfortable with how close she was trying to be to Owen.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, in the documentary they're like, she would cut his meat for him if he ate over. And I was like,
Kendra?
what? Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah, her too.
And
Because
I
that,
was like,
I mean, there were so many
this
moments that were just like,
right. I was like, this is fucked. Like
cut his meat for her?
I would not feel comfortable like that. Like I would have broke up with Lauren right there.
Yeah, but
Let
I can't take
alone
your
let
mom. I'm
alone
sorry.
somebody telling me that or sending me crazy text messages, but your mom is basically, I don't know. I don't, me
A
tooing me
pedophile?
right now.
Yeah.
Like
There's no ifs,
and
ands, or buts.
I'm not here for it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like this whole documentary just fucking blew my mind. Blew my
Yeah,
mind.
it
And
did.
then even more gobsmacked when at the very end, fucking Lauren's like, yeah, I still talk to mom and we're I want to rebuild that relationship. I probably will never trust her again, but I
When
missed her, and we
yeah.
kept in touch the whole time, and I'm just like, what
Ugh.
the fuck?
Well, as
Like,
well, like they even let her email for her from jail. Like that's one of your victims, technically, the one you're being charged with. Or
well, yeah, she's not supposed to have contact with her since she's been out. I don't think.
not since she's been out, yeah, because I think she's still under the dad's control or whatever you call it, guardianship, whatever.
Well, I think it's part
Uh,
of her parole too, though.
oh, okay. I didn't know that. I
Mm-hmm.
thought as soon as she turned 18, then she could make her own rules and hang out with her again. But they were
Oh
letting her
yeah, but I don't
email
think
from
she's eight. I don't
prison
think they're
and jail.
18 yet.
No, no, they're not. That's why I thought she was waiting until she
Oh,
came, because I thought it was the
gotcha.
dad saying, you're not allowed to see her.
Oh well, yeah, I mean,
I'm sure they said something about the dad was didn't want her to have a relationship with her or something.
well, yeah,
When
but
the
I
time is
also,
right, and I think that means when I turn 18.
well, yeah, but I also don't think the dad really. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he really cares either if she has contact with her. I
I
know,
mean,
I because they were talking while she was in prison, if I remember correctly.
yeah, no, they were. And did you see some of those email messages from her mom?
Oh yeah, they were disgusting.
Yeah, like what was it? You didn't say I love you, but I forgive. Oh, I'm mad at you. You didn't say I love
Oh
you,
yeah,
but I forgive
oh
you. I
yeah. I
forgive you.
was like,
Excuse
that
me.
is insane.
That you
That's
would even
insane.
use those terms with what is going on right now, and you're trying to earn her forgiveness.
Like, I mean, like,
Oh,
you know, like, if mom texts me "love you," I'd be like, "love you." Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not. It just seemed really scuzzy the way
for
that it
her to
was just
even
like,
bring it up. Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah,
No. Well, it was a control
just
thing, I think.
well,
It was
yeah.
like
That's what
her
they.
trying to tell her,
What
I
did
mean,
they? Oh God,
it's
what did
me to
they?
forgive you.
Um, Munchausen syndrome.
Yeah, they said it, but I could never remember it because it's too many
It's the
associations.
same thing with what's her name? Wasn't that the same fucking thing?
Who?
Oh, what's the other crazy one? But she killed her mom. Fuck.
Oh, Gypsy.
That's it.
Gypsy
Isn't did
Rose
wasn't she?
Blanchard? I
Yes,
don't know.
yes.
Something like there's a three names, I know that much. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I don't even know the full story to that one. But the fact that she's out and that she's like famous now because of it, and she's just free to live her life, they're treating her like a celebrity. I mean, that seems no matter what was going on, you're still a murderer or arranged for a murder. I don't
it
know.
was Munchausen syndrome by proxy.
Oh, well, that's way too many words.
So, but see, that's not the same. That made sense for Gypsy Rose. Why did they bring it up in Lauren's thing? Because
Well,
Munchausen
like a
syndrome by
digital word.
proxy is when a caregiver fabricates, exaggerates, or deliberately induces medical problems to seek attention, sympathy, or validation from medical professionals. So
That's not
maybe
the same, is it?
they're saying that in the aspect of she was giving Lauren like harassment to bring attention to her, like, oh my god, my poor daughter, oh Kendra, your poor daughter.
Oh, but to
You see
get
what I mean?
validation from the
Like,
public
that's
rather
how
than
she's getting that
medical professionals.
sympathy.
Okay, that's why he did say like the whatever that word is, digital.
Munchausen.
Yeah, digital Munchausen or something. He did say it was a little different, but that makes sense.
Right,
But
like,
it still doesn't make sense that she wants a relationship with her. That part I still just find insane, unless she knew.
well, I mean, that's true. I will give you a little in the Lauren mom co-conspirating bucket for that, because I feel again, if it was truly my mother and I honestly did not know,
Yeah,
after the shock, whatever that was, wore
wore off.
off, I'd be like, kick rocks, mom. See ya.
Yeah, we are done.
Like, I couldn't imagine one of my parents saying kill yourself.
No, me
Like, I
either.
can't.
And
And
thinking
I've
in their
had some
excuse is just like, I knew you
rocky,
wouldn't do it.
right, rocky conversations with my parents over the years,
Yeah,
right?
never suggested that.
Right. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They might wish me to fall down some stairs, something like that. But like,
But
they
they
would
never say
never tell
it.
me to go
They
kill
just think
myself.
it.
No, they would probably try to push me. um, but I just that right there just kills me, and I just again I
Yeah.
get trying wanting to have a relationship with your parent, and maybe she's a better person than I am, forgive but don't forget kind of thing. I don't know. I just could not do it. I couldn't do it because I would be traumatized that if I was talking to somebody that,
She'd start again.
well, not even that, well, that, but I
I
was
think
just
I'm just
like,
gonna text my ex or my new boyfriend.
how do I know? Like, I would be paranoid at who I'm really talking to.
Oh, like you would think maybe it's her. You wouldn't even know.
Right.
You have to like text them when you're right next to her and see if she picks
And
up.
it's just like,
But you would have
I
to
don't
always
think
wonder.
I couldn't live that way with
No,
that kind of relationship. You
always
know what I
wonder.
mean?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But there's nothing stopping her from starting it up a different way.
No.
And if you
Or
don't live at
like,
home,
what do they call it? Oh God, where you like, um, oh my God, text from someone's number, it's like spoofing or something like,
oh, like spoofing a
oh,
number.
right. I mean, couldn't she ideally text from one of her friends' numbers or
Yeah.
make it look like it's coming from one of her
Well,
friends'
she's supposed to be an
numbers?
IT, specialist, but I guess she was not getting hired and getting fired, so she must not have been very good. But
I mean,
you
clearly
think,
not. She didn't hire tracks well enough. And this whole case was IT.
I know,
So, ooh, she missed that day in school. How to cyberbully appropriately
yeah, and not get caught.
without get caught. I
It
just,
did make me wonder, like, I mean, why would I even think like this? But if she had been using like a VPN, would it still come back to her IP? Because
probably not.
no, so it makes me think as an IT professional, she wasn't even using a VPN to like
You
reroute.
can do a VPN and make it look like it's coming from Afghanistan.
China,
And,
or yeah,
right,
that.
right. Because God knows foreign people don't try to get into us, through
Yeah. But why
digital
are they
media.
getting involved? Like in some
Well,
little town at
Beale
love
City,
affair?
Michigan, high school
Yeah.
love affair. I know, right?
Maybe there
I
was a
would,
big like
if
vote
that came
thing.
up in actual, like a suspect list, I'd look at it like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Clearly
Who
it's
is
not
this kid?
coming from Russia.
Who is she? Is she Governor Whitmer's daughter?
Right.
Because I don't. Why would somebody from a foreign country worry about who's licking her pussy this week? I don't. You
I
know what I
think it
mean?
was the
Like,
opposite, but yeah. She was supposed to be giving him BJ's, apparently.
oh, poor Owen. I mean, they look like they were way too young to be doing that anyway. So,
No, they were. That's the thing. They were only like 13, 14 when it started, and she was saying
and
things
what
like that.
13, 14-year-old needs a goddamn cell phone?
Oh, it's a different world. I know. We didn't have them until we could pay for them ourselves, and that was 16, 17, 18.
Okay,
But
well,
they just give them to their children.
my parents pay for my first one, but
Oh my God, why does everybody have nice parents? Mine were like, you can do it, you
I
can do it.
hold it. Beep beep beep. I had to get a Nextel, which who did not hate those things? Because
Those
I
were
did.
awesome. Couldn't you
They
like do
weren't.
walkie talkies?
They weren't. Breaker 1-3. No,
Yeah,
I'm good.
yes.
I'm good.
Oh, you
So we
could.
had one of those,
Okay, got ya.
and I had like a Nokia looking one, like a
Mhm.
bar phone, right?
Typical, yeah.
But my parents had the Nextels that were flip phones, and I was pissed
Ooh.
because I wanted a flip phone.
Yeah,
Flip
they're
phone.
paying for all of it.
Right.
Well, you had no right
Right.
to be
So
making
then I
money
got
off
my
of
JOB,
it.
and
Right.
that's when I went and opened my own cell phone account with T-Mobile and got the Sidekick.
How old were you then? 18?
Now,
You can open. I couldn't open my own account before I turned 18.
okay, maybe I was 18. I don't fucking know.
No, I'm sure
But
you had it before then because we were like little. Well, I guess I was a 16-year-old.
okay,
Yeah, no, okay,
okay,
maybe that's right because that's when I got my certificate,
okay.
and that's when we were like sidekick buddies. So you were
Yeah,
18.
I got. Oh no, I had another phone before that. Remember when it was cool to have like the tiny, tiny phone? It was like the Sony Ericsson.
Oh, I
Like
remember
they were
those. They also had
tiny.
like the LG chocolate or whatever it was.
I don't fucking know. I really
It
don't
was a
remember
small
them,
one. It came in green. I didn't have
but
that.
it was tiny. I had that
They're like
after my
big and tiny.
Nextel, and then from that I went to T-Mobile when I turned 18 and got a Sidekick.
Okay, so that
So
makes
that tracks a little bit better. But like back to the original point is again, who gives a fucking cell phone to a 13 or 14-year-old? I
normal
guess,
apparently.
yeah,
You want to
times
know
have
why?
changed.
You want to know
It's
why?
What?
Because of school shootings.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Times have changed.
Yeah.
Back when we were in high school, I think we had
Crazy
maybe
that that's
three
even.
every 4 years.
Well, yeah.
But,
It was fairly new back then.
well, yeah, because
New
Columbine was what,
concept.
99?
Yeah. So
So, yeah, that was
it
6
wasn't right.
years before I graduated. So, yeah, it wasn't that far behind. But my thing is if you're going to give them a cell phone, right? I think I would try to see what kind of restrictions I can put on it, right?
You
Maybe
think
get them one. Oh, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's hard
like a
because
flip one that just calls and texts and nothing else. That's
because
what
I'm
I.
just thinking about like when I was 13. What grade is 13?
I think you're just starting
Eighth.
high school. Maybe.
Well, I was 14 when 9/11 happened,
Wait,
and I
what?
was a freshman. So I would say eighth grade.
Track. I was a lot younger than that. Oh,
Eighth
what else?
grade, yeah, is
I
13.
was in
And
sixth.
thinking to myself,
Hmm.
my parents told me, hey, get home after school. And I walked my happy ass home. And I had to call them from our house phone to let them know I was home.
There wasn't a bus.
Not where I lived.
Oh my
No,
god.
no.
Oh, I can imagine walking to school. Luckily, we
They
had a
make
bus
us ghetto kids walk to school.
in the most dangerous city in
Yeah,
America.
no shit. You will. Okay. All right. Slow
We
down. Not
no look at the
America.
list. Yes, we
Not
are like
America.
one, two or three is Detroit. Thank you.
Okay, well, I was not in Detroit proper. A.
Close enough.
But I do remember my friends and I walking home from school one day. We were on my street. It was three of
Mm,
us.
yeah.
And this car, we're walking on the sidewalk. Toot-a-loo, toot-a-loo. This car stopped right in front of us. And four guys, two on each side of the car, get out and just leave the car parked in the middle of the road and book it in opposite directions, starting to hop at fences and everything. And
Oh, okay.
not 10 seconds later, here comes Warren's Finest with their sirens on. They were chasing them, and they stopped us, little middle schoolers. And like,
Yeah.
did you see where they went? And I was
All four
like,
directions.
have fun. And we just continued to walk home. Like,
I mean, that could
all
have
in a
been so
day.
much worse. That is not where I thought that story was going.
All in a day. Where'd you think it was going? We were
Well, you said
kidnapped?
the car. Well, they tried, or they tried to jump you and take your
Oh, no.
shoes.
No, they were running from the police.
Make you sell drugs. I don't know what happens down there. But luckily, it was just they were fleeing a stolen vehicle. Like, that's all right.
Yeah, probably. It was most likely what it
Oh,
was.
definitely, yeah.
Just right in
But I
front of
mean,
us.
good timing for them. They got out of there right before they showed up.
Yeah, I don't know if they were ever caught. But yeah.
Oh, I doubt it.
And did I have a cell phone to call mom? Sure didn't.
You didn't
Like,
need one then. You were not in danger.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why it's so different now. I don't understand. Aside from the school shootings, I'll give you that. But even if there's a school shooting, right? I don't care. But my kid having a cell phone is not going to make any difference.
No,
It's not.
I guess. Yeah.
And so I don't see why it's necessary for kids that young to have cell phones. And I just saw on the news there's somebody somewhere, some family got recognized on the national news for getting their daughter a landline if she wanted to talk to her friends.
Are you serious?
And the friend circle, all the parents thought it was a great idea and got the friend circle their own landlines. So if they wanted to talk to their friends, they had to call them from home.
That's how it used to be. That my mom had a landline, and that was
Right, well,
her
I'm
way
sure
to.
all of us had landlines at one point.
Oh, I didn't. No.
Oh, I'm not talking about I'm talking about when we were kids.
Well, like
And
the
before.
house had a landline, but we didn't have our own.
I've never
My mom
personally had a landline, and except for when I lived back with my parents.
Like the house phone, the one that
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying my mom had her own separate one, which just sounds like that's what they've done. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Like
And I
when
feel
we
like
had the separate landline to use the dial-up when dial-up was first a thing,
no, we
because
did
you
not
couldn't be
have.
on the phone.
It
Oh,
was like you're getting off because you got a phone call coming in,
oh, well,
and yeah, my
well,
mom used to cheat, but
us
they could
poor
do it.
people in the ghetto had too. What does that say about
I mean, it
y'all?
must have been on sale.
Okay,
Plus, your
okay.
parents had jobs. My mom didn't. So everything that was, we were getting were being paid for, I guess, by the grandparents or her husband, one of the two.
Oh God. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't even know how we got onto this tangent. Oh,
Well, about
phones.
that phones, and that's how you should be contacting your friends when you're a teenager. It should be supervised and not just, here's a phone. Good luck with social media. I know it's hard, but if it
Well,
makes
yeah, that's another
it
thing. That's one thing I'll say because we didn't have social media.
better. Not
At
really.
least not to the extent of where it is
No.
now, or the access. Right? So we had the social
We were
media because
sat on
I
the family
we had
computer.
MySpace and
Yeah. It
right.
was still supervised.
But it was you didn't have it at your fingertips. At least not
No.
until
That's what I loved
what?
about the sidekick.
Well, that was just AIM.
AIM, and you had a browser, so you could go to MySpace on the browser.
Yeah, after like 30 minutes of getting it to load.
Oh, it didn't take that
But we
long.
had nothing but time back in those days, right?
Yeah, well, it was usually during class, so what do you care? If you're at home, you're on the actual computer.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so it's like you didn't really have access to it like they do now.
No, not all the time, 24/7.
Because you have to think that's. I mean, it's the same way if you look at it in our aspect where I'm just as hooked because I'm on my social media when I'm supposed to be working. It's
Yeah,
like the same equivalent of being on it if you're in school. I just think the access to it is too
too
much,
easy.
and that's right, right.
Yeah, well, they sell these things now. I mean, I'd never buy one, but one, it can, I think it's called a brick. It can brick your phone, and you have to have like this key, this separate mechanism to unlock it from your phone so that it'll allow you to access certain apps. Um, but then now I think they've had it built in with the iPhone where you can just put like a
You can
lock
put
on it.
restrictions and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
you can restrict yourself. But I just thought, oh, God forbid, if I did that and then something like an emergency happened and I'm like needing to go on Facebook Live to ask for help. And it's like, you still have 30 more minutes. That sounds like too much
so
pressure locking my apps.
I think that's why I started using my focus things
Oh, I
more.
don't fully understand that besides the sleep one, to be honest.
Like the personal one goes on as soon as my iPhone detects that I'm at home.
And what does that do?
So basically, it will prioritize your notifications. So instead of your phone constantly going off for notifications, it will only push through the priority ones.
Oh, and do you set the priority or they?
You can,
Oh,
but I
it'd be all
think
right.
also you can use AI or Siri or whatever can do it as well. But like mine goes in because then like I don't get the stupid notifications about shit. I don't like when I want to try to decompress and get off my phone.
Yeah.
And then the sleep one obviously is nice.
Well, it just it cancels everything.
And then I don't use driving because I have CarPlay. I don't even know what else.
Same.
Oh, work. I should use work. I used to use my school one though a lot though.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I used to be like, I'm
And
putting
I
it
set
on,
that one
so
up to
okay.
where no one but Farrell and my mom and dad could get through because that's when I really had to.
Oh yeah, I got that on my sleep one where I have like exceptions in case, God forbid, anything happens.
I know, and I noticed I'm not one of those exceptions, but it's okay. It's all
Oh
right.
no, you're actually not.
It's
Which
all right. No, it's fine. It's okay.
you may as well be because the day I go to bed before you, I mean, something's really
Okay.
wrong.
All right. One can say
So
the day that you wake up before me too, so I don't have to worry about you
that's
ever waking me up while I'm trying
see,
to
that's
sleep
why you're
anyways.
not an exception. You'd be
I know
waking me
because
up
my bitch
before
ass will be
7.
texting you, "Hey, cock-a-doodle doo,
And yeah, and then I'd wake up. No, that's why you're not. Okay.
you're
Well, if you have an
wasting the
emergency,
day."
you're just gonna have to tell someone else to call me.
It's okay. I don't. If I'm having an emergency, no offense, but I don't think I'll be
You're
calling
not
you.
gonna
I don't
call
think.
someone that's
I don't think there's much you could do for me up there in the
to give
wild
you
blue
moral
yonder.
support. Like, hang in there. You'll be okay. Emergency services are on their way.
What's your address again? Oh, shit.
Yours? I could pull it up.
If you had to ask me, as I'm saying, I'm searching through our texts. I know you sent it in one spot.
That's actually true. I need to save it to your contact for faster
Mm-hmm.
access in an emergency.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh, so what do we... I mean, we kind of went off topic here, and it's fine. What are we going to watch next?
I don't know.
Because I don't think there's any other... Hold on. You know what? That is a good question
They
for
have tons.
ChatGPT.
They have tons of documentaries on Netflix right now, and they all
Well, that's what I'm about to do.
Yeah,
We'll
find something.
What documentaries that are currently streaming are also trending?
You give AI too much trust.
Hey,
anything.
ChatGPT has helped me in a lot of sticky situations.
You graduate college, I know that.
Okay.
No, me, not you.
All right.
So I can't say anything. But
she doesn't want to talk to me.
She's not great. Yeah, sometimes she just ignores you, or she'll say that like she's doing it, and then she'll never come back.
Not for me. I pay for mine.
You pay for it? Are you being serious?
Listen, so I started paying for ChatGPT. I kid you not, Scout's Honor, because I got sick and tired of
creating new emails.
No. Oh. Where they put a limit on how many images they'll generate for me.
Oh, you know, I feel ya. That's when I have to log out and create a new one. But they give you like what, 3, and I always need like 5 or 6.
I need like 700, especially when I'm building my Star Wars backstory. And
oh my god, I forgot you did that twice. Didn't you do that twice?
Or my Hogwarts backstory, or
I never saw the second picture that you had to generate.
Didn't I also generate? I also generated a picture of, and I showed you. Don't you remember? If Farrell and I could reproduce what our child.
Oh my god, your child, yes.
And I was like, oh my god, he's so what?
Oh, I mean,
he was adorable. So cute,
super cute.
Oh god, can't believe you don't like my fake biracial son.
Your fake biracial son was gorgeous. Sorry, I said.
Okay. So the trending docs, number 1 was Unknown Number, the High School
Catfish. I know, yes.
Check. There's one called Stolen Heist of the Century. I feel like that's be a womp.
I think I saw the ad for that.
Netflix about the audacious diamond heist from the Antwerp World Diamond Center. Oh. Fred and Rose West. This is the one I just told you about that I watched. Fred and Rose West, a British horror story. It's where UK's most infamous serial killers. Paul said he knew. Yeah, it was from back in the 90s. The program.
I was around in the 90s.
The program, Cons, Cults, and Kidnapping. Former students revisit their experiences at a controversial behavior modification / troubled teen facility.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
And then one's called Our Father, deals with the fertility doctor Donald Klein scandal where he used his own sperm.
Oh.
That sounds naughty.
I feel like I remember that being in the news.
Ugh.
That is so gross. We just think they'd never realize, like when. Well, now anybody gets a DNA test, so yeah, they would have found out eventually anyway. But oh my god. Why would you do that? Why would you want that many children running around out there?
Who the fuck knows?
Maybe we should watch that one. I've got questions now.
Which one?
The sperm.
Our Father?
Yeah.
Our Father.
Well, he literally is their father. Does this not sound familiar? I feel like this was at least 10 years ago.
Hold, please. So it's a movie. It's an hour and 37. Easily doable for us. Apparently came out in 2022. So we're behind times.
Okay. Well, sometimes they make their rounds.
It started in the 80s and 70s.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's earlier than I thought, but to me, the 80s was only 10 years ago. So that's about right.
God, I wish.
And wouldn't it feel
Um,
like it?
no, not at
I
all.
feel
I
like it
feel it
was
every
that
day. I'll be
long.
38 tomorrow, and it feels it.
Oh, yes, it is.
It
Oh,
feels it.
God. I keep forgetting and then remembering, and then I'm like, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
You doing anything
So we're gonna.
special?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Why not? It's a Saturday. You should go, like, to dinner or something.
With who? Myself. My
Your
husband
husband
works
didn't
at
take
night,
you off.
sweetie.
He
Huh?
didn't take your birthday off?
No, we just went on vacation.
I mean,
God.
I won't even get into that on here. But yeah, there are ways around it, isn't there?
Oh, I know where you're going at.
Yeah, you do.
I got an update on that one. Um,
Gosh, yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
but yeah, so Our Father, we'll do that next. So we could do
Yes.
this. Ideally, we'll watch it and we'll record this
Watch
Wednesdays or
it.
Thursdays to be released on Fridays, which we're going to release this on Friday, meaning tonight.
Like
It will be
immediately.
released before midnight at Saturday, so we will keep our word. We're not gonna watch it. We're not gonna watch it. We're just gonna raw dog it out there.
Oh my God, I don't use that in like everyday language.
I
True.
mean,
Accurate.
ooh.
Hope for
So
the
we'll do
best.
this, until we run out of shit to watch.
So
If
wait,
anybody,
these ones are gonna be out
yeah,
Friday
Friday,
and the other
yeah,
ones are out Monday.
yeah.
2 days
So
in
we give them
between. And a
something
week with
to
us.
start the work
Start.
week. Yeah, week. Yeah,
What do you mean?
fucking
The work week.
yeah.
Monday.
We're gonna be starting the week with them. They can end the week with us, and then
And then that's it. Leave us alone for the week.
decide over the weekend if they want to keep
Yeah.
going.
Like, mm,
I don't know, right? Like,
unsubscribe.
ooh. So, all right, friend. It's been real and it's been fun.
And it's been real fun.
You know it. Talk to ya.
All right, speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye.